It was Extra Time on KNEB, and Kevin Mooney with our program.
Thanks, Steve. Good morning, everyone, and we're really excited to have the co-directors of the new production over at Theatre West. It starts tomorrow night. It's called The Secret Garden, a wonderful musical production, and Lisa Marquez and Patrick Newell are here to talk all about it. So this play, The Secret Garden, Patrick, has a history that maybe people don't realize. It's a book. It's been a Broadway play. Kind of talk about that.
Yeah, of course, a lot of people are going to know the book that was written in the late 1800s, and it's been turned into a number of different movies and animated films and things like that. This particular musical was written in the early 1990s by Lucy Simon, who is Carly Simon's sister, and it just contains so much beautiful music and beautiful writing. And it had a wonderful run on Broadway, about a year and a half, and it's since been produced all over the world by various theater companies, professional and community.
All right, so it's something that's been around the world and coming to Scotts Bluff, and you guys are co-directing it, and you have a number of people involved in this. Let's talk, I guess, about the play itself. This is a story about recovering from grief and maybe taking the story of a child and moving from the very beginning to the ultimate climax, right?
Yes, you want to talk about that a little bit?
Sure. So Mary Lennox, she is 10 years old, and she suffers great loss in India as a child when her family and everyone she knows succumbs to cholera. So she's forced then to be sent to England, and she's moves to Yorkshire, where she meets her uncle, who married her mother's sister. And so along with her come ghosts of the past. And her uncle is also grieving the loss of his wife. And so the play is really about how Mary inserts her new life into this world of grief that she brings with her, and also that she finds when she gets there, and the recovery through the discovery of this magical garden that exists on the property, and so many beautiful healing moments, and a lot of beautiful music telling the story.
All right, so there's a lot of good music, a lot of good. You guys have a chorus where you have like 50 people in this play, and 35 of them are members of this chorus. Am I right, Patrick?
Yes, we put together really a community chorus for this production, and it has some beautiful choral numbers, and so we thought we needed all those voices to back it up, and they've done a wonderful job. And they put in a lot of time. Besides the Saturday rehearsals getting ready for this, we had them on stage throughout the entire production. So they get the best seat in the house, and they've been really an important part of our production.
Yeah. And it doesn't necessarily mean that the main people in the play aren't singing. It's just that the chorus is kind of offering the support for that singing. Right.
Much of the storytelling happens with the leads on stage, and we have some wonderful local people in that. Local favorites Tim and Matt Hebert are they're playing Archie and Neville Craven, who are brothers.
Yeah.
So they've been able to bring their real life brotherhood to that. And we have Martha Rawlings, who's performing the character of Rose, and Lauren Newell, who is my wife, but she's come back for a number of productions. We last saw her as Patsy in Always Patsy Cline.
Patsy Cline. Mm-hmm. So that's great. And then you also have, we should mention, Deanna Flo Goranson and Aaron Baumer.
Yes, Aaron Baumer. Yeah, they've done a number of productions for us in the past, and they've returned to us this year.
Yeah. And then some of the kids that are involved in this, people that play Mary Lennox in the lead role, we should mention who they are.
Yeah, Ellie Bauer-Kemper and Abby Prose. We've double cast the children this year, which makes for a more involved rehearsal process, but it also gives more opportunity to these children that are coming to us from the community. And they're both doing a wonderful job as Mary. And it's worth seeing the show twice because their Marys are not identical. They're both bringing their own ideas to the production and what they're doing. And then the character of Colin, who's another child, is played by Ben Reisig and Nathan Hovitt. And again, they both bring their own strengths to the performances.
All right. So there's a number of local people. You also have, we're going to touch on after the break, they got some professional people that are coming, and we'll touch on that and how you can get tickets for this right after this.
Hey, Nebraska, Dave Ramsey here. When I get asked where you should keep your money, for me it's a no-brainer. Locally owned community banks like First State Bank in Scottsbluff and Gering. They offer all the bells and whistles of the big banks, but with free checking that includes free e-statements, free online banking, and no-charge First mobile banking, free ATM transactions nationwide, and no monthly maintenance fees. First State Bank, Scottsbluff and Gering. Member FDIC.
Yeah, I'll take
Back
that.
on News Extra here, we're with Lisa Marquez and Patrick Newell, and they are co-directing the new play coming into Theatre West Summer Repertory, the musical for this year called The Secret Garden. It has a wonderful history, dates all the way back to the 1990s. It's been on Broadway. It was done with Carly Simon's sister. I didn't realize that. Carly Simon's sister was the one that put this play on Broadway. Is that right?
Yes, Lucy Simon. Lucy is a wonderful composer, and she's written a number of songs that we would know, many of which Carly sang, and then she put together this musical.
All right. So you guys have a number of professional people, Patrick, in this. Let's talk about that.
We do. We've hired a professional company, and this year when I was hiring people, I looked specifically for great singers, great actors, but every one of them needed to play an instrument as well, because our orchestra is made up of some local people and some professionals, but then I also wanted to use our company members in the orchestra. And so we have people that have come to us from Texas and from California and Illinois. Of course, some more local people from Wyoming and Colorado, and we have one gentleman who's from as far away as Boston.
All right, so we got locals and professionals together, and Lisa, you guys start out like we mentioned tomorrow night, and you go for a couple of weeks here, right?
That's right. We'll be opening Wednesday night, and we have a performance Thursday, Friday. Saturday, we have a matinee performance and an evening performance, and that will continue until the close of the show. And the final date would be July 22nd.
All right, so how do you get tickets for this?
Well, all you have to do is call the box office at Theatre West. It's 635-6193, or you can also go to the website, theaterwestnebraska.com. Be sure to spell theater with an R-E on the end, and that'll get you to the right website.
That's right. Spell it Theatre, theaterwestnebraska.com. You can go to that website and get your tickets, or call that number, 635-6193. I think the box office opens at 10 in the morning and goes till about 4 in the afternoon, if I remember when I got tickets for the last play.
I'd like to tell the families out there that if you have children that are about 8 to 12, 14, bring them. This is a beautiful production for them. Little kids are going to enjoy seeing people their age on the stage, going through experiences that they can identify with.
All right. Very good. Well, we appreciate you guys coming in. Thank you very much, and good luck with it.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you. We
You
appreciate
bet.
it.
Lisa Marquez and Patrick Newell, co-directors of The Secret Garden.